There is a moment that comes for everyone. No one can avoid it. No one can delay it. It is the instant when the body stops breathing and the soul detaches from the earth. In that moment, said Mother Speranza of Jesus, something happens that no human mind could ever imagine. Jesus does not appear as a judge. He does not come with condemnation or accusations. He does not ask for an account of the past, nor does he list the sins committed. He does only one thing. He approaches the soul, and with a voice that is gentle, wounded, and infinitely tender, he asks a question. That question decides everything. It is not an ordinary question, yet it is so simple that no one could fail to understand it. And this question and its meaning are what Jesus revealed to Mother Speranza. Mother Speranza was born in Spain in 1893 and lived a life marked by faith and inner suffering. In 1930, she began receiving interior locutions from Jesus, who entrusted her with an urgent message to make known to the world the merciful love of God. Jesus said to her words that still burn with truth today, "My daughter, I want everyone to know that I am love, not justice. I did not come to condemn, but to save." And then he added something astonishing. No one goes to hell because they have sinned too much, but because they have rejected my love until their last breath. Mother Speranza was deeply struck by this. She asked Jesus, "Lord, even those who are far away, even those who have blasphemed against you until the end?" And Jesus replied, "Yes, even them. I seek them until the last moment, and when the soul leaves the body, I draw near and ask a question." Here is the question, the one Mother Speranza said she heard directly from Jesus, the question that God will ask every person at the moment of death. Do you still want me? He does not ask, why did you sin? He does not say, have you earned heaven? He does not ask, how many times did you fail? Only this, do you still want me? And in that question, said Mother Speranza, lies the whole mystery of mercy. Because if the soul, even after a life of sin, answers yes, even with just a whisper of the heart, Jesus saves it. When the soul says yes even faintly, my heart embraces it, and I carry it with me into my home. But it is not an easy moment. Mother Speranza recounted that precisely in that instant, the devil makes a desperate attempt. He shows the soul its sins, its shame, its fear. He tries to convince it that it cannot be loved, that it is already lost. And Jesus explained to her, Satan works so that the soul will despair, so that it will think, I no longer want it. But I am beside it, even if it cannot see me. I ask it only this, do you still want me? In that final instant, human free will remains intact. The soul can say yes, or it can say no. It can accept love, or reject it forever. And in that moment, time ends, and eternity begins. Mother Speranza insisted on one essential point. We must never judge anyone, not even those who seem to die in sin. She said, we cannot know what happens between Jesus and a soul in its last moment. How many times has a hidden yes, an act of sorrow, opened heaven for someone who seemed lost? Jesus himself revealed to her, many souls are saved at the last moment, thanks to a prayer, an offering, a tear shed for them by someone who loves them. That is why Mother Speranza urged constant prayer for the dying. Because in that final struggle, every prayer can be the hand that helps a soul say yes. Mother Speranza also saw purgatory, not as a place of fire and terror, but as a time of purification in love. The souls in purgatory suffer, but they love. They know they are saved, and their only pain is not yet being able to see God. Jesus told her, every soul that passes through purgatory is a soul saved by my heart. I visit it, I console it, and I wait for its purification to be complete so that I may embrace it. And he added a moving promise. When one of these souls enters heaven, the whole of paradise bursts into joy, and my cross shines with new light. Mother Speranza described heaven with extraordinary simplicity. It is a sea of light, of peace, of song. There, everything is love, and the soul remembers nothing of evil. Only the good remains, and the gratitude for the mercy received. Jesus showed her that the saints in heaven are not only those who were spotless, but also those who were greatly forgiven, and now love with immense love precisely because they have known mercy. In heaven there are souls who, in life, were weak and sinful, but who entrusted themselves to me. Now they are stars of my love. Mother Speranza did not deny the reality of hell, but she explained it differently from how it is often preached, not as a punishment inflicted by God, but as the choice of those who refuse to be loved. Hell exists, yes, but it is not for those who sin out of weakness. It is for those who stubbornly reject love. Even in their final instant, Jesus showed her that the gates of hell are not closed by him, but by those within. They are the ones who shut themselves off from the light. I remain outside, knocking in vain, because they will not open to me. And Mother Speranza added sorrowfully, God sends no one to hell. It is souls that refuse to be loved, who choose eternal solitude. Once, during prayer, Mother Speranza said she saw a great light, and in the midst of that light, a soul who was dying on earth. Jesus said to her, Look, my daughter, this man has lived far from me, but his mother prays for him. Now I am calling him. I ask him, Do you still want me? Mother Speranza saw the soul, like a small trembling flame, bow its head and say a silent yes. At that instant, she said, the light exploded like a dawn, and Jesus took the soul into his arms. See, my daughter, this is what I do for every person. Mother Speranza used to say that the greatest enemy of salvation is not sin, but despair. The devil does not fear the sins of men as much as their despair, because it separates them from mercy. That is why her message was always the same, clear as a cry of love. Jesus is not a judge who condemns, but a father who waits. Even if you had committed every sin in the world, do not doubt, he still loves you. And now we return to that mysterious question that Jesus will ask each of us when we die. Do you still want me? All the universe stands still in that instant. There will be no excuses, no explanations, no time to make amends. There will only be the truth of our heart. And if within us remains even a spark of love, Jesus will see it. And that spark will be enough to ignite eternity. But if we say no, it will not be he who shuts us out. It will be we who turn our backs on him forever. Mother Speranza prayed every day for the dying, for she said there is no moment more important than that. Every Hail Mary said for a dying person is like a hand helping them to say yes, and she added, when someone dies, do not think it is the end. It is only the beginning of the great encounter with love. Many asked her, Mother, are you not afraid of death? And she would smile and answer, No, because I know that Jesus will ask me the same question he asks everyone. Do you still want me? And I will say to him, Yes, Lord, I want you with all my heart. Then she would add, Whoever lives with love need not fear death, because death will only be a stronger embrace. In a world that speaks of judgment and fear, Mother Speranza reminded us that God is a father who fights until the last instant for each of his children. Her words are not theories, but a window into eternity. They tell us that love is greater than sin, that mercy is stronger than despair, and that life does not end with death. It truly begins in the moment we answer that voice calling us, Do you still want me? If your heart can answer yes, even with a tear, then you will understand what it truly means to be saved. Write in the comments, Jesus, yes, I still want you. And share this video with someone who has lost a loved one. It might be the very message their heart is waiting for. Because love never dies. And in the darkest hour, God keeps asking, "Do you still want me?"